Leo, hey Leo. Today you are most compatible with Taurus. You may be really focused in your energy today, or there may be a need for you to concentrate on your work or what you're doing, or focused. Okay, 10 a.m. could be or could have been important for you today, Leo, as well. I'm recording for you on Tuesday. Tuesdays are the energies of Mars. Mars brings about your drive and ambition, your rage, aggression, but determination. It is just at what time is it? It's just before 6 p.m. on Tuesday as I record for you, Leo. But 10 a.m. could have been important for you today, or it will be tomorrow. You'll look nice in the color yellow, or the color yellow may appear in your day. Yellow is the energy of your solar plexus, which again connects you to your drive and ambition and your willpower, determination. Leo, your good luck number for today is the number 29 or 92, which reduces down to an 11. 11s are your intuition, your enlightenment, your connection to source, or however you receive intuitive messages. So, hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon, Leo. How are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy, productive, and vibrating in the most positive energies today, Leo. I know most of you are. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and hyping the videos. I appreciate all of your support. If you haven't subscribed already, Leo, do me a big favor. Hit the subscribe button before you leave the channel today. It is absolutely free for you to subscribe, friend, and YouTube told me that most of you guys watching are not actually subscribed. So go ahead and subscribe, friend. You already watching. Thank you, Leo. So, Leo, we're going to do a quick energy read and look at the overall energies you may encounter in your day to day activities as you go about your day today. We'll see, or tomorrow, we'll see, or whenever you see the video, we'll see what's causing those energies, how you are appearing in the energy, how the energies may or may not impact you, and then the outcome, okay? If this is your first time watching, Leo, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. I do have the balcony door open just a little bit. There is a lake and a dog park right outside my balcony. Sometimes we can hear the outside noise, birds, ducks, geese, dogs, maybe a neighbor. I don't live here alone, friend. I hope it doesn't bother you, Leo. And it's a little rainy today, so we may hear some rain showers in the background. Eight of Cups. Okay, we'll leave that one. So, Leo, your entire playlist is pinned in the description box. Be sure to check that out. My channel isn't that old, friend, so the energies aren't that old as well. And you have almost 200 videos, Leo. I think it's somewhere around 175 videos in your playlist. So, depending on how long you and your person have been in your cycle, there could be plenty of other messages for you there, so be sure to check out your playlist. There is always a timestamp in the comments of all of my videos, Leo, where you can forward through the shuffling, the horoscope, and the rambling to where we get to the first card, okay? So let's get the rest of the energy pulled here. I think the Wheel of Fortune was at the bottom of the deck starting out, so let's see, Leo. The overall energy here is patience. So patience is the energy, obviously, of needing to be patient, but more so the energy of needing to see things from a different perspective, like being a bit more flexible. There's more than one option or more than one way to see things. Maybe focus or concentrate on other options. Like you may have plan A, but then get a B, a C, a D, a E, a F, girl, maybe even a G. Okay, now patience is connected, Leo, to daughter romance. And then I think I said your color was yellow. Your willpower and determination is the next energy behind daughter romance. So let's see. Now, what's causing the patient energy is, or the patient's energy is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a celebration. Typically, it is the energy of a very positive home life, a celebration, an engagement, maybe a homecoming, a party, or something like that. It could, physically be your home or your workplace or somewhere that is a physical location, right? Leo, your appearing here is judgment, accountability, taking accountability or holding people accountable. Judgment is also the energy of redemption, forgiving, right? Giving grace or mercy, or having grace or mercy, or receiving. I think you get what I'm saying, Leo, right? You're being impacted with the Wheel of Fortune, a positive shift in the energy. Very nice. After the accountability, right? Redemption. Okay. Good luck, good karma. Things happening in divine timing. The outcome is the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is connected to the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is typically a very reliable, responsible, supportive provider, protector energy, right? But connected to the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords is betrayal, deception, lies, trickery, manipulation, all of the things that are low vibrating. And it's intentional. It's very strategic, very well thought out. No offense to Aquarius, but it's Aquarius energy. So it's very, very logical. Aquarius is very, very smart. The King of Pentacles could be you here, Leo. The King of Pentacles is one of your natural energies, along with Capricorn, maybe a Taurus. Behind the King of Pentacles is a Queen of Pentacles, so that could be where the lie or the deception lies. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and then you have Justice. And Justice traditionally is another energy of judgment. Traditionally, there weren't separate cards in the older decks. They were all one card. Temperance, Judgment, Justice, the Empress, and the High Priestess were all one card. Justice. Clarity, equality, balance. Could be legal. It could also be, again, another energy of that accountability where, it's cause and effect. Because X, Y, and Z happened, this is the effect, The Page of Swords, the Queen of Wands is here, Leo. These could either be you. You could either be this King of Pentacles or you could be this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is connected to this Page of Swords where you are gathering information, typically the truth after a heartbreak or a betrayal. And the Seven of Swords is very much so that energy of betrayal. The Eight of Cups is fell out while we were shuffling, so walking away. It almost feels like there could have been a breakup. There's another woman, depending on which energy you are here, Leo. Okay. Well, either way, it doesn't matter. If you are the masculine energy in this King of Pentacles, you could be the one that is being dishonest about having a spouse. You're seeing this Queen of Wands on the side, and you could be being dishonest about having a spouse. And on the other side of that, if you're the Queen of Wands, the one on the side, then your person is being dishonest to you, or someone that you are seeing. Excuse me, Leo. I'm sorry. I was drinking tea before I started recording. Sorry. And it was real good tea, Leo. I drank a lot of it too, friend. I'm sorry. Your person or whomever you are dating or seeing here, or that could be the cause of this breakup. They're being dishonest about being married. The Queen of Pentacles would very much so be a spouse. On another side of it, I could say, this Queen of Pentacles could be a relative, like a sibling. So maybe this person lives at home, So it just depends. But there's some dishonesty around another woman here. There's a need for you to be patient, Leo. Let's look at the Seven of Swords and see what the lie is about. You're appearing as judgment. So I think that you are the Queen of Wands here. You're the Page of Swords. You're the one that's finding out the truth and judgment energy, holding ones accountable. Maybe you broke up with the person, the Eight of Cups, because you found out they had a spouse. It's kind of what it feels like. But let's just double check and see. Everyone's situation is not the same. So let's see what the Seven of Swords. What's the betrayal, the lie, the intentional deception? Let's see. So the world. The world is completion. So yeah, maybe someone told you they were going through a divorce or were separated. Yeah, I can't even get it out, Leo. I can't even get the words out. It all started coming together, right? The Five of Pentacles. Someone said that they were going. It's over, right? We're going through a divorce. We're separated. We're not together no more. That's over. It's complete. I'm in a new cycle. Five of Pentacles. I've left them out in the cold. I've left them alone, right? It's a lie. We were literally asking what the lie was about. It's a lie. Well, I'll say this. All right. It's followed by the star. So what I will say is that maybe it isn't a complete lie. Maybe this person, again, depending on where you are here, maybe someone was going through a separation with their spouse and then they made up, they healed, they reconciled. So I won't call them a complete liar, but the Seven of Swords is very intentional. So it does seem like an absolute lie, Leo. Okay. They never had any, even if they were separated, they knew that they were going to get back together, but this almost feels like a complete lie. But I will give them the benefit of the doubt with the star energy following, saying that maybe they did actually separate or were considering separating from their spouse, but then they healed in some way. So let's see, what's the Justice energy here? You're in the Page of Swords. I don't have to tell you what you found out, what you saw. What I will tell you is that if you haven't figured it out yet, the Page of Swords, I would say do more research. Okay? The Page of Swords is very inquisitive. Okay? Asks questions. Who, what, when, where, why. And then when you get the why, but why, cause and effect. Oh, right, but why? Keep going. Justice. All right. Keep going until you get the answers that you want. So let's look at the Justice and see how do you get your justice. I want you to ask questions and do research, right? Double check the information that they tell you. If they tell you that, yeah, we're divorced, go online. It's a public record. Look it up. You know, that kind of thing. Look at their social media. Are they still posting pictures with the person? Right? Because they're in the Seven Swords. They're very intentional with their logic. I need you. The Page of Swords, it's a larger energy, Leo. Okay. Let's see. Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a very stable. It is wealth. It's financial security. It's long-term success. Your justice comes from the Ten of Pentacles. Being patient. The Ten of Pentacles comes after you've gone through the Two of Pentacles, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've gone through all of the Pentacles. The overall energy here being patient. So maybe they are, again, like I said, for some of you, I'll give your person the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they are going through a separation. I feel like in the midst of the separation, there's also possibly some attempts to reconcile. The Knight of Swords. What's the star? Really quickly, Leo. Yeah, look at that Hanged Man. I think they're lying about, what's the star, Leo? For some of you, I won't say for all of you, because again, That the Seven of Swords is what the star is about. The lie, the betrayal. Let's see. What's the star? Let's do one more. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So they're going to get what they want. You know, the Nine of Cups is a selfish energy. They'll tell you anything. Again, we're clarifying this Seven of Swords, the intentional betrayal, the intentional lie, right? They lied about the world, the ending, the completion of the cycle. Five of Pentacles. I feel like they are actually still reconciling with this person and you, but I think that you know that maybe that's why you walked away. But I feel like there will be the Fool, because it's still the world. They may have lied about it being completely over, but again, I also feel like, you know, with patience and the Ten of Pentacles being your justice, you may need to play the long game because eventually they will break up. The Fool, the Empress, the Four of Swords. Again, that Empress could be this Queen of Pentacles, someone that they share children with. They will, you know, take that break, move away. Two of Swords. Yep, look at that. The Two of Swords, having to make that difficult decision to let go. And then it's followed by the Ace of Cups. That new relationship, new beginning, daughter romance, right? So it's almost like you just have to play the long game here. Wait. Seven of Pentacles, patience. So, Leo friend, I'll do love readings for you guys either tomorrow, Wednesday, or Thursday. So make sure you have your notifications on for those. Don't forget to comment, like, hype, subscribe, all of those free ways to support this video. I appreciate you so, so much. Thank you for hanging out, sharing your energies with me, and thanks for watching, Leo. Bye, guys.